Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. We are picking up where we left off with Pandaemonium. In the first one we finished unlocking everything, at least the first part of the quest. So we have the next one where it's called Where Familiars Dare. Now then, my proposal is a simple one. Let us journey to Pandaemonium together. Our destination is the same, and I suspect the arrangement would work to our mutual benefit. Besides, I would have no trouble gaining us both access. I do hope you agree. I would be loath to part ways from the falling star that I've been waiting so long for. That's gotta be the most romantic thing I've ever heard. Originally, I planned to conduct my investigation with the friend I mentioned earlier. She had also noticed the anomaly near Pandaemonium, so it seemed only natural that we should investigate it together. I wonder if he's talking about Azim. I'm pretty sure he is. However, she eventually decided that it would be unwise for us both to go. If two members of our organization were seen poking our heads about restricted facilities, it could raise questions, you see. I decided to go alone, but she left me with these words. Fear not, for in my absence a star shall fall before you. While I could not comprehend her meaning at the time, I believe now I understand. She does have a way of being right about these things. He's laughing. Even so, her hints of what to come are generally more cryptic. I suppose I should have kept my gaze to the heavens. Suffice it to say that I'm grateful for your presence either way. As for the matter at hand, we must first gain permission from the words of Allah Habrea for entry into Pandaemonium. There ought to be a speaker waiting for us at Anagoras'. Okay, so the only two people I could think that he meant were either Vana or to Azim, but I'm pretty sure he was speaking about Azim, sorry. So, how did Azim know, is what I want to know. Like, there's no way they could possibly know about all this unless Vana told them. I don't know. I really don't know how this whole story's working out right now. I sent a request for permission before sending force the Alpes. With luck, we shall not be waiting long. Well, we don't need to wait anymore. He's right here. Very straightforward so far. For the most part, except for the millions of questions in my head now. What a fascinating etheric signature. In accordance with the Convocation's request, the two of you have been granted leave to observe Pandaemonium. I shall register your ether for the records. From this point on, you may freely come and go from Pandaemonium as you please. Now that was a painless process. I take it as a sign that we were meant to conduct our investigations together. Of course, while you have been permitted entry into the facility, the specimens housed within must be handled with the utmost care. You are to heed the warder's instructions at all times. The warders? I guess they're the wardens. Those who conduct their work within Pandaemonium are called warders, for their role was with respect to the creatures within. Generally, creations that pose a threat to the safety of the star must be undone. However, the words of La Habrea has deemed certain such creations are worthy of further study, entering them within the facility. Those who spend their days in Pandaemonium are not merely researchers. They must work tirelessly to ensure that none of their subjects slip their shackles. For all intents and purposes, the place is a dungeon. Perhaps such a comparison arouses frightful imagery, but Pandaemonium is a frightful place. Well, you don't need to worry about us. We're used to dungeons. I know not the purpose of your investigation, but if you discover aught that merits a report, pray do so with utmost haste. Master La Habrea shall guide us upon the proper course of action from there. La Habrea. Is it the same La Habrea, though? I take it that means you have detected nothing amiss as of late? The warders have reported nothing that would cause alarm. Minor fluctuations in ether have been observed, but surely Master La Habrea would have acted if there were anything worth worrying about. I see. Here's La Habrea has kept well abreast of the going-ons there, then. I hope I am not overstepping my boundaries by asking, but you seem to be quite familiar with Master La Habrea. Do you know him? Well, I can't say if it's the same guy, but know him, we've met. Oh, the stories I could tell you. Yes. Yes. But again, we don't know if it's the same La Habrea. You are no mere familiar, are you? Master La Habrea is not known for being generous with his time. That one should have stories of his company almost beggars belief. Yeah, that does not sound like the La Habrea we know. Regardless, well, I doubt I need tell you this. He is of the Convocation, and take care that your actions do not hinder his work. And with that, we are free to make our way to Pandaemonium. The Nessus that will take us there is on the eastern bank of Lith. Let us delay no further. Or Lethi. Pandaemonium can be reached via the Nexus on the island to the northeast. I suggest you hurry before your companion leaves you behind. Well, thank you for your words. I think Lethi was supposed to be a name of like one of the rivers that takes us straight to hell. Or like the river Styx or something like that. I can't remember. I need to renew my Greek mythology. So, La Habrea is kind of the one responsible for Pandaemonium, but Pandaemonium's not alive in the modern day, so I'm guessing it must have been shut down at some point, especially since we are in the past. But how did that crystal, who did it belong to, and how did it find its way to us? And how did Azim know about this falling star? I don't know. I don't know. I had to contain my surprise for the sake of appearances, but is it true that you two have met La Habrea in the flesh? I find you more fascinating by the moment. Still, I shall refrain from asking too many questions. Secrets will make our journey all the more intriguing. We shall come to know each other in time, I wager. Or else, why would fate have orchestrated our meeting? In any case, let us be off. Truth be told, this will be my first time beholding the fabled Pandaemonium with my own eyes. Here's to a new adventure, eh? I like him. I really do like him, but I can't help but wonder, like, is this really Elidibus? The Elidibus that we know? I mean, I know his memory was kind of messed up, but... I mean, the voice sounded the same, like, at the end of the story, so... Oh, God, this is so freaky. Look at it! There's swinging chains and cages. A freaky castle in the background, it's got it all. As much as I feared. The speaker seemed in such high spirits that for a moment I thought the ethereal irregularity not nearly so grave as a portent as I imagined. Alas, 'twas a fleeting and vain hope. To gaze upon this complex network of chains and wards, the untrained eye might not sense anything array, nor no effort has been spared in making this place impenetrable. Oh man, look at the statues. I'm guessing those red things are the wards, and oh cool. It's like stuff of nightmares. Even the finest of masterworks, it is not without its flaws, however. Someone or something is tampering with the protections. It is working from within, eroding them from the inside out. Fear not, there is no immediate danger. I reinforced what protections I could the moment we arrived. This will not put an end to whatever is occurring, but it shall at least serve to slow its progress. One small victory, though the road ahead of us is yet long. Yes, powerful forces are at work here. Silence in the air speaks volumes. While I did not expect a bustling facility, I see not a single warder. Our first course of action should be to seek one out, wherever they may be. However, there is something you must know. magic I will upon entering requires my constant awareness. That is to say, if we are forced to fight, I cannot risk joining you in battle. Should I lose focus, Pandemonium's protections will rapidly crumble before the force assailing them. Were there another way, I would gladly choose it, but let us at least be grateful that neither of us is here alone, trapped in hopeless circumstances. If we should fail to find a peaceable solution, then I hope that I can rely on your strength to see us through. Well, it's not like I'm new to this, so of course you have my promise for now. Thank you for offering your help so willingly. If weapons are drawn, I hope to be able to lend at least a touch of magical support. Like what? Creation magics do have their uses in that regard. I had it in mind to use your ether as basis for illusionary allies that will fight at your side. Oh, that's clever! Clever way to do it. Perhaps 7 will do. Not exactly an army, but by the looks of you, a formidable band nonetheless. Then so shall it be. Now, what I wonder awaits us in Pandaemonium's pitiless halls. We actually get to explore the castle. Do we really get to? Okay, the first circle now accessible. Okay, so we just unlocked the first one. Let's head on in. Cannot say for sure what awaits us. Let us make ready for the worst, and we shall not be taken by surprise. What? I can't go in yet? Hold on. I need a 565 and I'm a 564. Oh, come on. It's okay. It's okay. I still got plenty of tomes, so I'm just going to head straight back to Razathan. Okay, I'm back. So I went back to Razathan. I purchased a couple new items, so we are now past the 656. So, okay, we can do it. Let's head on in. I should mention this very clearly, but I have no idea what I'm doing. None at all. No walkthroughs, no hints, no guides, nothing. I'm just jumping in head first like I usually do and just hope it all works out. I'm guessing he's one of the warders. I'll save them. I must. Oh, man. This appears to be one of the warders we seek, but I'm afraid he is in no state to answer our questions. Perhaps you can bring him to his senses? Oh, cool! Warder of the Condemned, Erichthonios. Alright, who's ready for some wipes?
I will save them, but first... Run all you like, but my chains will catch you.
So, it seems he's falling pretty fast.
You will go no further.
Oh no, oh no. Okay, gather everyone. We lost someone already, that's okay.
Drag them into the dead zone chains.
What the heck? Oh! Okay, so when he's swinging his chain, don't stand on the side that he's swinging it.
Be assaulted by ice and flame.
Ooh, okay, okay,
Your bones to ash, your flesh to ice.
what is... I don't get this. Spell? Huh? Oh, I mean, is it opposites that you have to stand? Oh, okay, yeah, so it is opposite. Okay, so since I was hit with ice, I need to stand where there's fire. Okay, okay, I get it.
You leave me no choice.
What are you doing now? What the heck? We're standing on a dartboard.
Cannot allow you to run free.
I don't know. Oh crap, we just lost our healers. We're screwed. Oh no, it's okay, we got a summoner. We got a summoner. Okay, come on, summoner. Come on, you can at least raise one of them. If you can raise one of them, they can raise the other.
I will lock you away once and again. Forever.
I'm guessing that we stand on the opposite of whatever spell's flying around him, I guess? Let's see. I don't know. It's all happening so fast.
Chains to bind you.
Oh, crap. Bright light. It's easier than that. Okay, okay, so it does work like that. So it's the opposite here, too. If you see the white lights, you stand where there's fire. If you see the fireballs, stand where there's light. Okay, that makes sense.
No, the lives of my colleagues are at stake.
So far, it's pretty simple. Okay, the reason we wiped is that none of us have any idea what's going on, but yeah, so far it is pretty simple. So we always have to watch for his color. Watch for... So don't stand... So keep a watch for the orbs around him. Don't stand in that color. Okay, that's what I learned so far. Watch where he's swinging that chain. Yeah, so far it's pretty easy to understand. So let's try to not wipe this time.
I must save them. But first, run all you like, and my chains will catch you.
Okay, so... Oh, it's swinging the chain. Crap. Okay, good. Got there in time. There's just so much flashing lines. I really should turn it down, but I'm just lazy on doing that. Okay, so swinging the chain on that side. We avoided that. Okay, good. Okay, so already we're doing better. As cool as it is when we're able to summon the primals to our side to help us fight, I keep thinking that he's just dropping in extra ads for us to fight. You will go no further!
Drag them onto the depths, O chains! Be assailed by ice and flame!
Okay, so this time I know what I'm doing.
Bones to ash, your flesh to ice!
So since we have the ice marker, we need to stand where there's going to be fireballs. Okay, so now we have a fireball. And we need to stand where there's ice. Ice over here. Okay, and we can just stay where we are now, because this is going to be another fireball. Okay, we made it through without anything bad happening. So I wonder what's gotten this guy so completely crazy. I mean, do we look like some horrible creation? I don't know what's going on in his head. But something bad's happened.
You leave me no choice.
Ah, the dartboard again.
Cannot allow you to run free.
So we've got white orbs, balls of light around them to stand where there's fire. Okay, fireball, stand in the light spots. Yeah, this is going good. This is going really good.
Lock them away once and again. Forever!
Oh, crap, crap, crap. I just realized too late that he was swinging the chain. Look into that however you want. And I just noticed in the background we have chains covering the sky.
Chains to bind you.
Crap! Move! Move! Is this far enough? No. Damn it! What happened?
No, the lives of my colleagues are at stake. Should cost me my life, I will triumph.
Wow. He's doing all this because he thinks he's trying to save his colleagues. He's even willing to die for that. That's something else. I really hope that we don't hurt him too badly. He seems like a nice guy. Well, when he's not attacking us, I mean. But I think you get what I mean. We're getting there, though. We're almost down to 30%. Crap. starport again. So I think it's just going to be a rinse and repeat until we get him down. Full limit break too, in case we need it. Almost there. Almost there. Come on, 2%. It would suck if we all somehow died right now. I need to keep better focus on that chain. Yeah! There we go! Oh, is he okay? We didn't want to kill the guy. Okay, duty complete. Yes. Oh boy. Alright, so let's see what we can get from here. So all of these can be traded in for some new gear. I really want the chess pieces. I doubt we'll get it. So let's have some backup. Okay, so we got the ring. Alright, we can leave the other stuff then. Alright, Themis, how is he? That was a thrilling display, and if I may be so vaunting, the warriors I spun from your ether fought even more splendidly than I had anticipated. I suppose they were cut from excellent cloth after all. We should wait until this man regains his senses. He wears the robes of a warder, and I would be very curious to know what drove him to attack us sight unseen. How can you tell? They look just like yours, only dark. The same robes. Claire, he stirs. What came over me? It's coming back to me. My mind was filled with a storm of desperation, anger. I leapt at you, though I knew not of your intentions. Pray accept my apologies, and my thanks. Had you not knocked some sense back into me, I may have fallen upon someone less capable of defending themselves. I am Erichthonios, a warder of Asphodelos, Pandaemonium's highest layer, and the place we're in now. One must wonder why you were so desperate to keep us out. What is happening in Pandaemonium? The creations interred within Asphodelos have been set free and stalk its halls to no end but violence. That is not good, to say the least. Has this ever happened before? No, never. Each level of Pandaemonium is under the charge of a keyword, who keeps strict control over the most minute aspects of their domain. They're selected with great care, and their loyalty to Master La Brea is absolute. Yet something has gone terribly wrong. Try as we might to hold the line, the chaos within is overwhelming. I hardly realized that I had become separated from my colleagues. I remember a chorus of whispers assaulting my senses, and afterwards only flashes of rage and fury, and blackness, from which I awoke to find that whatever had overcome me was gone. I see. Your senses may have been muddled by magics that affect the mind, perhaps the self-same ones that saw you separated from the other warders. Whatever has taken hold of me, thank you for releasing me from its clutches. That you've come from the surface must mean some word of our plight has reached the outside world. If you know anything that may help, pray tell. Horror among horrors, so Pandaemonium's protections are indeed being dismantled from within. By the same individual or individuals that release its captives and set them upon you, no doubt. Such knowledge avails us little, however, if we cannot ascertain their identity. Themis, was it? You said you work for an organization under the auspices of the Convocation. Were they to receive word of what has transpired here, what measures would they take? Doubtless they would consider this place to be a lost cause. Pandaemonium's ties to the outside world would be severed, or perhaps it would be wiped from existence entirely. That means everyone inside would probably die. As I thought, were the creatures to escape into the outside world, there would be untold carnage. The words of La Brea would never risk that, despite what value the research subjects may hold. All the more reason to work with haste. If we can't expect further help, then it falls upon me to save the others. I'll not leave them behind. You would go alone? I won't leave the other warders to face certain doom. I know they fight for survival even now. They wouldn't abandon their duty. They would see the creatures return to their cells at all costs. And so I must do the same. Themis, I know the request I'm about to make of you is a monumental one, but please, say not a word of this to the Convocation until I've been given a chance to set things right. Forgive me my rudeness, Erichthonios, but my decision cannot be swayed by emotion. You would only be consigning yourself to an early death. Strength of resolve alone cannot win in the face of overwhelming odds. Well, I don't know about that. That being said, our investigation has only just begun, and we would be remiss to turn back ere we've made an exhaustive survey. So, for the time being, there is slightly more than resolve to rely upon. I knew you would be all too eager to join us. Each moment since you fell from the skies has been more interesting than the last. More and more you remind me of my dear friend. Which goes some way towards encouraging me that this matter will yet reach a satisfactory conclusion. So you agreed to help? For the moment, our goals align. The protective magics of Pandaemonium yet hold, so for the moment, time is in our favor. Let us proceed upon the course you and Claire have set us upon. Themis and Claire, yes? Thank you. The warders owe you a great debt of already. We shall be glad to have someone familiar with Pandemonium's halls by our side. A party of 3 is ever so much more interesting than a pair of 2. Now, let us turn our attention to rescuing your colleagues. Perhaps it would be wiser to approach the gate, in case any have followed you out. So we have a new friend! Maybe I should just call him Eric because his name is just so long. But quest complete. Okay, so that's the first part taken down. So the next one, I have no idea what we're going to be up against. I'm expecting a bunch of creatures, just one after another. So we managed to make it to the front gates. Seems our investigation will be quite the ordeal after all. Still, I find it hard to believe that La Habrea knows naught of what has transpired here. Whoever the mastermind of this crisis is, they do not lack for power and cunning. Interesting. Okay, under the surface. So that's going to be the next quest with the next trial, but we'll go ahead and just cut it right there for right now. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it, as well as, I guess, my guide to how to beat Erichthonios, the first circle. But until next time, everyone, I do hope you have an amazing rest of your day, so take care.